My stepsister stole my fiancé a week before our wedding, then spent a year mailing me postcards like it was a hobby. 4 years later, she showed up at my door, looking broke and desperate. She wanted a job at the family business she was supposed to inherit. I'm the one running it now. I was 28F when my college boyfriend proposed. We'd done the whole cute timeline thing. Graduation, apartment, engagement, venue booked. My stepdad has been my real dad since I was little, so my family was fully in wedding mode. The only person acting too interested was my stepsister, who'd spent most of our childhood bullying me. She was the kind of bully who never clocked out. School, home, holidays, it didn't matter. When our parents tried to discipline her, she'd throw the "you're not my real mom" card and grin. By high school, she was sneaking out, drinking, and getting arrested with her friends. After one ugly night, my dad finally sent her to a rehab program for troubled teens. She came back calmer. She apologized. I believed her because I wanted peace. Then I brought my fiancé home for Thanksgiving. She suddenly wanted to talk. She laughed at my paranoia when I asked if she liked him. "No," she said, all innocent. "He just made me realize what siblings are supposed to be. I bought it. I even let her help with wedding prep. I let the fox hold the guest list." A week before the wedding, my fiancé vanished. My phone went to voicemail. His suit was still in our closet. All I got was a letter saying he'd been having an affair with my stepsister for months. He wrote, "The universe used you to lead me to my true love," like I was an Uber. His parents paid for the whole wedding and apologized until they cried, but it didn't fix the hole in my chest. 2 weeks later, the postcards started. Beaches, smiles, his arm around her waist, her handwriting in bright ink. "Sorry about the surprise, but we're so happy." She mailed them from different states like she was collecting stamps. I never responded. I stacked every card in a shoebox and shoved it in the back of my closet, not for memories, for evidence that I wasn't crazy. My parents cut her off after the first postcard. My dad had a small business, and she'd always assumed it would be hers someday. He told me, "If you want it, I'll teach you." I didn't even have a business degree, but I showed up and learned. I worked my way up, took over, and eventually my dad retired. The business ran smoother under me, and life finally felt quiet. Then one Saturday around lunch, someone hammered my doorbell like it was on fire. I opened the door, and there she was. Older, thinner, faded clothes, no smug glow. She didn't even say hi. She said my ex had lost his job, started drinking, and they were drowning. Then she smiled like we were old friends. "I heard you're in charge now," she said. "Hire him, just give him something." She tried to soften it. "We can start over." Then she hit me with "family helps family." I stared at her and said, "You mailed me pain for a year." She blinked like I'd brought up bad weather. I laughed. "It came out sharp. I don't hire cheaters," I said. I closed the door and locked it. 2 days later, she went to my parents to cry about how heartless I was. They told her the same thing. She screamed that I stole her business by being a bootlicker and a golden child. She claimed the postcards were apologies. Sure, then she escalated. She walked into my workplace like she owned the walls. Then she planted herself outside my office. Next, she started shouting my name. After that, heads popped up over cubicles. Then she yelled, "You stole my life." Again, she yelled, "That business was mine." I called security. My hands were steady. My voice wasn't. She pointed at me and screamed that I faked being bullied, that I got her sent away, that I was jealous my ex chose her. Security hauled her out while she kicked and swore like a toddler in heels. She stayed outside, pacing, waiting for round 2. So I called the police. They found her lurking by the entrance, still ranting. They charged her with trespassing and disturbing the peace. My dad wasn't even shocked. He just sounded tired, like he'd finally accepted that some people don't grow up, they just get older. A few days later, people saw her at the airport. That was the first real relief I'd felt in weeks. I didn't steal anything from her. She burned her own future, one selfish choice at a time. And if the universe used me for anything, it was to teach me this: I don't open the door twice.